Breaking news. I just stole the channel from TV and Cactus to post this video. Don't tell them. I needed somewhere to talk about this. The League of Legends Riot MMO is essentially canceled or delayed several years, and they're completely overhauling it. I wanted to talk about this because this is big gamer news, because a lot of people were saying that this MMO was going to change everything. It was going to be one of the biggest things to hit gaming in the world. But Tryndamere, the co-creator of League of Legends, came out and said, after playing the game, after looking at our MMO, it didn't feel different from what's currently on the market and what you could play today. And they didn't think anyone wants to play an MMO with a ruined Terra cone of paint. Which is a goddamn lie, I'll tell you that right now, because that's what I want to do. I want to play World of Warcraft with Garen and Jinx and all these different players, but is what it is. But right now, they are pivoting and transitioning away from a typical MMO, and it may become some sort of MMO light. A good example of this is potentially Wayfinder. I think Wayfinder had a lot of potential, and they weren't truly able to execute. But Wayfinder might be an example of what they would do. A shared world, an open world, enemies to fight, bosses to fight, potentially some cool dungeons with a few players, but maybe not 60-man raids, maybe not 70-man raids. And I started to think about it, and it kind of makes sense. If you look at the world, and you look at the lore of the world, it wouldn't make sense to have a raid with 5 Aries, or 5 Garens, or whatever it might be. It wouldn't make a lot of sense. In Wayfinder, they made it work because everyone is essentially a clone, a fragment, a memory of the past. But in League of Legends, with the lore and the characters, the world, there's only one. There's only one of them. So I wonder if they started to realize this just doesn't make sense. If this is going to potentially tarnish their world building and their story, I'm not so sure. But honestly, I'm a little bit sad. The other thing is, in the statement here, they say, we're going to go dark. We're essentially going to go dark for several years. That means that they might not even have anything to show for several years, let alone play it. We're probably 5 years out, 7 years out. Who knows? We might not even be able to game anymore because we're old. We'll see. But this is some of the craziest news in gaming in a long, long time. Now, one thing is they brought in Fabrice. Now, I met Fabrice with Anthem back in the day. He was with BioWare and EA and stuff, and I know Fabrice, and he's got a lot of interesting, past. With the Dragon Age games, sorry. A lot of RPG stuff. I mean, BioWare has made some banger games. They've definitely fallen off in the last little bit here. But I don't know. It's kind of wild. Why are they bringing in Fabrice over the people that they already had? Do they see some potential there? Do they maybe go down a route of a game we've already seen? Are they potentially transitioning to some sort of big, grand story RPG like a Dragon Age game in the League of Legends world? Very, very interesting. There's not much more to say other than the main announcement that we saw, and I just wanted to talk about it. And that's it. Have a great day. See you later. Bye-bye.